Good evening, everyone. First, the good news. Our vaccination campaign started yesterday. We're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, but it will be a few months before a majority of Quebecers get vaccinated. But the number of new cases remains high, and some hospitals are at their limit. This is why, after discussing with public health authorities, we've decided to announce a holiday pause until January the 11th. So we're announcing new rules. It will be mandatory to work from home for office workers from December 17 to January 11, except for jobs where attendance is essential. Secondary and primary schools will close from December 17 to January 11, so we've added a week for primary schools. Daycare centers will stay open, but we ask parents to keep children at home as much as possible. Daycare in schools will only be accessible for people working in priority services. Yellow zones will also turn to orange for this time, and orange zones will turn red. We're also announcing more permissive rules for outdoor gatherings. From December 17, we'll allow outdoor activities such as hockey games and ski lessons, but with a maximum of 8 people plus the coach. We'll also open outdoor spaces such as the Jardin Botanique in Montreal, but gatherings in backyards are still prohibited. We're talking about activities for playing and moving outside. Regarding people living alone, we'll allow a person living alone to join one family bubble from December 17 to January 11, but it must only be one family bubble for this period. Regarding non-essential retail businesses, they'll have to close from December 25 to January 11. This means all stores except groceries, pharmacies, hardware stores, garages, and pet shops. And big stores such as Walmart or Costco won't be allowed to sell non-essential products. It's a matter of equity for small businesses. Personal services such as hairdressers will also have to close from December 25 to January 11. So we think that these measures will give us every chances to protect our hospitals and our health workers. We're in the last stretch. We'll have a great 2021 Christmas. Thank you.
For the non-essential businesses that will be closed down, would curbside pickup still be available at some of these, or are the stores to close completely?
They will be. It will be available. So people who wanted to pick up some goods at the door, they will be able to do so.
Thank you.
The first question I have has to do with the announcements for these 2 weeks of a lockdown. We've heard from epidemiologists and public health officials in the past couple of days who were talking about a 2-week shutdown like you're talking about. And a lot of them said, you know, that's kind of like a circuit breaker shutdown and we need something longer. And we heard 4 weeks, for example. Why didn't you go further with this lockdown? Was there a discussion about doing a longer lockdown? And if there was, why not go that far?
Okay. We discussed many scenarios, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. We're coming with maybe average 2 weeks and a half. Some businesses will be closed for 2 weeks, some others for 3 weeks. I think that it's enough to curb the pandemic.